What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back to the ClearCryptos education channel. My name is T. Haas from the Crypto Shop. And of course, I got my man Jay Seals with me. What's going on, brother?
What's good, everybody?
Man, Congresswoman has officially given us a warning on CBDCs. Let that sink in. CBDCs are supposed to be their bread and butter. Fed payments now, their bread and butter. Everybody in the Fed, everybody in Congress are supposed to be behind CBDCs. So I'm very curious to know why she's giving us a warning on CBDCs. Justin, take us to the article, man.
Yeah, so the headline's a little misleading. It's an ex-congresswoman. It's Tulsi Gabbard. And she's taking a stand against Joe Biden, go figure, about their plans to develop a CBDC in the United States. So the ex-congresswoman argued on Sunday that CBDCs will be used as a tool of mass financial surveillance that will undermine our autonomy and freedom. In a statement released or a tweet released over the weekend, Gabbard said that the federal government has already begun to implement a CBDC project, which will bring about a cashless society where every transaction we make is tracked, monitored, and controlled. So she said, to protect our freedom, we must all stand together in rejecting this effort to institute a digital cashless society, wrote Gabbard. A CBDC is a new form of digital money issued directly by the central bank to retail customers rather than through commercial banks. Proponents argue that it could serve as a more secure and efficient means of payment and remittance, providing a safe central bank liability in a digital financial ecosystem, according to Federal Reserve Vice Chair Lyle Brainerd. A BIS report in May 2022 suggested that 90% of central banks were already exploring the potential issuance of a CBDC, with over half of them already developing such technology. That includes the U.S. after President Biden placed the highest urgency on potential U.S. CBDC research as part of a crypto executive order in March of last year. Now, House and Senate Republicans alike, including Tom Emmer, Ted Cruz, and others, have consistently opposed CBDCs for their potential use to eliminate cash and strip consumers of their privacy. Gabbard, a former member of the Democratic Party, echoed this view on Monday, stating in an interview that CBDCs are about government-sanctioned surveillance and control. She said it's about them being able to track every single thing we purchase, she said, whether it's a stick of gum or an automobile or anything in between. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said in September that CBDCs, if implemented, could protect transaction privacy, but still verify the identities of its users. The former Congresswoman added that the Federal Reserve FedNow service, a 24/7 real-time payment service for depository institutions, is the first step toward a CBDC. However, the central bank published a statement on Friday clarifying that FedNow is not related to digital currency nor aimed to replace cash, and is comparable to existing services like FedWire and FedACH. The European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde has previously announced that innovation in payment space, particularly in the form of CBDCs, would be necessary to ensure that central banks don't become irrelevant. By contrast, she dismissed standard decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as highly speculative assets that lack any future. Gabbard has reportedly invested in crypto in the past, purchasing both ETH and Litecoin at the peak of December 2017 bull run. So maybe she's a little salty that she got burnt on her purchases. But what I will say is that she kind of has a little bit of a point, right? Like, that does open up the door for some nefarious things to happen. But also, the technology has some good to it as well. And there's got to be a balance somewhere in that. And plus, I think a lot of things that people are worried about, they can pretty much already do now. It just is a little bit tougher. So that's kind of where I stand with it. But Hobbs, what do you think?
Well, if you got unpaid debt, if you owe child support, if you got a lien on your home or in back taxes for the government, CBDCs, in my opinion, is a way that the government no longer has to wait for their money. They no longer have to send you letter after letter, take you to court, ruin your credit. They don't have to do that. If they know that your income is based on CBDCs and they can use the blockchain to control a button to get your money before you even see it, then you damn right they're going to be able to do that. They're going to do that. They're going to use that power. There is no way anybody can ever convince me that CBDCs able to have that power and the government's not going to use that power. That being said, I don't know if we can actually stop this, but I'm glad to see that we have Congresswomen and men, because there's other people that are against this as well, that are willing to stand up and fight against something for, maybe not all the reasons that I agree with, but I also agree that CBDCs are probably a no-go in my opinion. I'd rather just stick to cryptocurrency, but who knows? We'll see where it goes. That being said, you guys let us know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Come back and see myself and Justin over at the Clear Cryptos educational channel, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.